Here's a list of the top iOS 18 features that are available to us right now. So we're just going to go through them and you guys let me know what you think about the video. So the first one is themed icons. So if we go back home and we press and hold the screen and you press edit and customize, you can change it to automatic, dark, light, or tinted. Now automatic is not working just yet because I think that the apps have to support the API in order for the icons to change. But dark works for the system icons, like weather. As you can see, the weather turned dark, settings turned dark, context turned dark. You can change it back to light, or you can change it to tinted, which I think is pretty cool. The only thing I don't like about tinted is that it's tinting the widgets themselves. I don't want the entire widget to be tinted, honestly. I think maybe that's something that the third-party developers may have to change, but I don't like how it's just completely tinted. But this is a pretty good feature. So I like the themed icons, and I think it's pretty cool. We'll just go back to automatic. So the next feature is going to be the new control center. So if we go back home and we look at the control center, as you can see, you have all these icons, but then if you swipe up, you can have a music, this music part of the control center, and there's another one that has more of these icons on the control center. So I think this is pretty cool. And another thing that I think is really cool about it is that you can customize the locations of them. So if I want to add another one, then basically what I have to do is I have to add a control. So you hold it and then you add a control. And see, you can add all these controls if you want. This is pretty cool. Like, this is some really cool stuff right here. So you can add all these controls and you can move these around. So look at that. I can move the brightness slider around. I can move the Wi-Fi around. This is actually really cool. And I don't even think you can do this on some Androids. So the customization that you can do here is actually really, really good. And you can add more here. So you can add any one of them here. You can add Wi-Fi on this page. So yeah, you can just add like these controls in the control center, and they make it very customizable. It's really cool. I really like this feature. So another feature of iOS 18 is RCS, and it's not here for this developer beta, but I hope that they add it soon, hopefully before release day, because I really would like to test it out, and that's probably one of the features that I'm so curious about. But RCS is not here yet because if I text my other number, which is myself, there is no, I'm not seeing anything different here. So it's just, I guess it's just not enabled yet. So I guess they just have to enable it, and I hope that they do before release day because I really would like to test it out. But it's not here yet because I'm not seeing any RCS chat notifiers here. So it's not here yet, but I hope that they add it soon. So that's RCS. So, and then the next feature that I want to show is game mode. And I'm going to test that I'm going to test it in Call of Duty Mobile. So we're going to call it Call of Duty Mobile. And game mode is off right now. So I'm going to load up Call of Duty Mobile. And it logs me in. Alright, so we got some Call of Duty Mobile loaded up, and this is how, let's see if I can test the game mode. Right now, this game feels pretty smooth anyway. Oh shoot, there's a guy, killed him. Killed him. Okay. Alright. So then let's turn game mode on. So now game mode's on. And now let's see. I mean, honestly, it feels the same to me. iOS, I mean, their games are super optimized anyway. But this is a pretty intense game, and it still feels pretty good. I mean, uh, I don't really see any issue with it. I don't see any. Who's shooting at me? Got him. So I mean, iOS games, in my opinion, are just super, super like optimized, and they feel really good. Like there's not a game I haven't played that where the game is like lagging or something. So I would think that I mean, I guess for me, maybe it just doesn't make that much of a difference game mode. But maybe in a couple more intense titles, maybe it might make a bigger difference. But in COD Mobile, which I think is it's rather intense, probably not the most intense, but it's pretty intense 3D graphic game. Uh, I don't think that it really makes a difference. But at least they added the game mode feature, and at least it's nice. So I think it's a good feature. And we'll just exit that out. And let's go back to keep. So yeah, game mode is a nice feature. I don't know if it's gonna make that much of a difference for some games. It may make a bigger difference in other games, but at least it's nice that there's a game mode. Like Android phones, they also have game mode, so that's also pretty cool. So game mode is nice. Next feature I want to talk about is photo search. So photo search is, you can pretty much, exactly what I said, you can search your photos and it'll search photos for you. So you can just, so if we go to my photos, so if I search photos from, if I want to search photos from maybe summer 2020, okay, let's try. So it looks like I have a lot of screenshots from that time. But yeah, these are my photos from 2020. So I think it's pretty cool. So let's say I want to type in photos from summer 2022. So we just press summer 2022. And it shows me photos from summer 2022. As you can see, I got a lot of screenshots, a couple drive, and a couple things I took pictures of. But these are photos from summer 2022. So yeah, I think that's a pretty cool feature. Nice little photo mode. So photo search, pretty cool. So another feature that they added is that you're able to send any emoji as like a reaction in messages, which I think is pretty cool. So it's basically similar to WhatsApp. I think it's very similar to that. So if we go to here, and so if I can react to my own message, I can use any single emoji I want. As you can see, I can use any single emoji that I want. So yeah, I think this is a pretty cool feature. That makes it similar to WhatsApp, because WhatsApp, Telegram, I think most of the other apps have this feature, messaging apps. So yeah, I think this is a pretty cool feature. So yeah, this is a pretty cool feature. We check that off, and on to the next one. So another feature that they added in iOS 18 is being able to swap out lock screen controls, which I think is pretty cool. Android has had the feature for a while, so I'm glad that iOS has added it. So if we go back to the lock screen and we press and we customize and we press the lock screen, as you can see, mine are flashlight and camera. But if you want to, you can change it. So you can change it to all of these that you want. So yeah, this is pretty cool. I like this feature. Gives us more customization, and that's pretty awesome. So I'm all for it. And so yeah, I like to keep it at camera, but I'm glad that they added that feature. So yeah, this is a pretty good feature. So the next feature that I want to talk about is the passwords app. So if we go here, and as you can see, here's another thing that they added. All of the apps are not on just one page anymore like it was in iOS 17. All you have to do is come down here, you press apps, and now this gives you all the apps that you have. So if we go all the way down to passwords, and that is right here. It pretty much gives you all of the passwords. So if I unlock it, it gives you, you can tell all your passwords, 172. I got 2 pass keys. I have 111 security issues, which is not good, but it is what it is. But yeah, they give you a whole passwords interface, and you can manage your passwords here and there. And I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, I like this feature too. Passwords app, dedicated passwords app is awesome. So here is a feature that's like a really good feature. If you do like trail hikes and hiking and things like that, this is on the maps where you can look up hikes in national parks, and you can create custom routes. So I'm going to show you how to do it. Yellowstone National Park. So we're at Yellowstone National Park, and let's say I want to take a hike in that area. So if we go all the way down, you can see all the popular hikes that they have on this. So this is actually really, really cool. Like, you can take any hike you want. They have very popular hikes on there. You can take any hike. And this is for the 63 national parks that are in the United States. So yeah, this is a pretty good feature. And let's say I want to go to, this hike. So I can add it to my library if I want to. And we save it, and we're done. So yeah, this is a pretty good feature. And so to create a custom route, I think what you want to do is you want to go to, let's see, I want to take this trail, the Brandywine Falls Trailhead. So I click this, and this is the trail. So now, if I go to plan a hike, now I can create a route. So this is actually really cool. So I start at this Brandywine Falls, and let's see, I want to go here. So you see it draws it for you right there. And then let's say I want to keep hiking, and I want to go to another part. Let's say I want to go to this metro park right here. We're going to take a hike there. And then we can, you can reverse it. You can go out and back. And I think there was the option to do closed loop as well. You can remove start points. You can remove end points. And yeah, you can just really customize your own route. So I think that actually this is a really cool feature for people that like to take hikes and create their own custom routes. This is actually a really cool feature. So awesome feature there. I like that feature, and I'm probably going to use it eventually. So then another feature is the mail app, and that's coming later on. I think they said in the fall. So hopefully, if this mail feature is good enough, then I'm going to be using mail instead of Outlook and Gmail, because those two apps have categorization of emails, and the mail app doesn't. So I'm going to be using this mail app if the categorization is like really, really good. So this app is coming later, so we'll just check that. And then we have Apple Intelligence. This is also coming in the fall. Seems pretty good. I've heard that it's locally on the device. For more like complex requests, it's gonna like refer to ChatGPT, which is a really good generative AI platform language model. So I'm excited about that and Apple Intelligence. So yeah, Apple Intelligence, I think it's pretty cool. A step in the right direction in terms of AI. So yeah, I like that, and I'm looking forward to seeing that. So the other one is we can do, and the other feature is that we can do live audio recordings and transcriptions in the Notes app. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So if we go to my Notes app, so here we are in the Notes app, and I can make another recording if I want to. If I press this icon in the left bottom corner, this is where it will transcribe it for me. And yeah, we can just do a recording. Let's do it right now. Hey guys, welcome back to the video. This is Live Strong Tech, and I'm bringing you a video about iOS 18. And here's the feature about live audio recordings and transcriptions. So I think this is a pretty good feature. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about it. Subscribe and like and comment. So look, looks like it's pretty good. And we can stop it right there. So yeah, live transcriptions in this app is actually pretty cool. I like it. It's pretty cool. You know, people's going to have a lot of uses for it. So I think this is a pretty cool feature as well. So yeah, nice thing on the Notes app. Awesome. And then they also have expression solving in the Notes app. So if we go back to the Notes app, and let's say that I want to, start typing. So I can say that 9 times 9, and then I press the equal sign, it'll say 81. You see? So it'll do the expression for me. So 9 times 9, and then equals. It'll just say 81 for you, and it'll put that in right there. You see? That's actually pretty cool. If you're taking a lot of notes in class or maybe taking some quick notes, some quick math, this is a pretty cool feature. And as you can see, you can also do this highlight text thing, which is also a new feature that they added. I think that if you want to do that, what you have to do is you have to select the text. So I select it, and then I think you go here, and then you go to body, and then you can change it to what you want. So see, I changed it to blue, I changed it to mint, I changed it to pink, or you don't have to use any of it at all. So yeah, I think that's a pretty cool feature as well. The highlighting of text in the Notes app. Pretty cool. So I like that. So another feature that they added in iOS 18 is being able to record and transcribe a live call directly from the phone app. And I just tested this off camera and it doesn't work. Maybe that's a feature that they're going to add in later betas, but right now I just tried to use this and there's no button to record and transcribe, so I guess the feature doesn't work right now, but hope they add it in some later betas so we can test it out, because I think this will be a really cool feature. So we'll check that off. And this last feature I want to talk about is App Locker. So it basically can make it so that you can require Face ID for apps, basically locking them. So if we go home and we press on the app, we can say require Face ID. And then it'll give you an option to require Face ID or hide and require Face ID. So basically, let's say I'm going to choose Face ID for the Nike app. All right, so Face ID, I just enabled it. And as you can see, it's asking for Face ID. This is a really cool feature. This is really, really cool. Really awesome feature, and I think it's going to prove very useful for many, many people out there. So, yeah, that's a really cool feature. But other than that, there's so many more features that they have, and I'm going to put the link in the description. That way you guys can check them out. But as you can see, there's so many new features that they have for iOS 18, and they're really, really cool. So I went through a lot of them, just the ones that I think are going to be pretty useful for me, but there's going to be so many more features that I didn't talk about. See the one with the game mode, AirPods, wallet. You can see AirPods. Like I said, we talk about the notes. So yeah, there's just so many features out here you can use. So many features that people are going to find very, very useful in iOS 18. But it's just a video that I wanted to talk about with you guys. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about iOS 18. Let me know what features you guys are going to find useful. And yeah, I think that's all I wanted to talk to you guys about. Leave a like if you like the video, and I hope you guys have a good day. Cheers. Peace. Bye.